Good morning, children.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Now, previous class, we started meristematic tissues, isn't it? We were learning about plant tissues, and we discussed that there are two types of tissues based on their dividing capacity. Based on the ability to divide, you can classify plant tissues into two. Which were those two, Roshan Jain? Which are the two types of tissues, plant tissues, based on their ability to divide?
Meristematic tissues and permanent tissues.
Very good, very good. So meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. And we started learning about meristematic tissues and some features of meristematic tissues we discussed. Who will tell me those points one by one point at a time? Who can tell the points? Anybody?
The growth of plants occur only in certain specific regions.
Did you hear my question, Raya? What I asked
Yes,
is,
ma'am.
what are the characteristic features of meristematic tissues?
Oh, they are
Fun, fun.
actively dividing
Ah,
tissues.
yes, they are actively dividing tissues. Where are they present?
They are
Raya?
they
At the
are
growing?
regions.
So the actively tissues present at the growing parts of the plant are known as meristematic tissues. What are the other features? Maria, can you? Yes. Yes, Roshan?
Dense cytoplasm.
Dense cytoplasm. Maria, can you tell another point? Maria? So actively dividing, dense cytoplasm, a few more points we learned. What happened to Maria? Where did you go? Rachel George, another point, Rachel.
Ma'am, thin cellulose cell wall.
Thin cellulose cell wall. Then next point, Alicia. Alicia, can you tell the next point? I can't hear you. Unmute and speak. Yes, Alicia. Yes. Still I can't hear you. What happened today? Lena, tell me which is the last point.
They lack vacuoles.
Vacuoles. Vacuoles are absent. So I want one of you to summarize all the points. Anuj, can you summarize all the points?
They divide equally.
Not equally, actively. They are actively dividing. Second
Actively.
point. Second point.
They have dense cytoplasm.
Very good. Then.
They have no vacuoles.
Then. They have thin
cell wall.
Thin cell wall. Then one more point, prominent. They have prominent what? What is in the center of the cell?
Cytonucleus.
In the center of prominent nuclei. So those are the features of meristematic tissues. So let us learn more about plant tissues today. Okay, I'll share the screen. Just a few minutes. So now we learn more about plant tissues. So already we had started with the meristematic tissues and we learned about the different features, different characteristic features of meristematic tissues. So this is what we had learned last class. Properties of meristematic tissues. They are actively dividing, dense cytoplasm, thin cellulose walls, prominent nuclei, vacuoles are absent. All these we had covered last class. Now let us learn about the different types of meristematic tissues. You can categorize meristematic tissues into three types. Okay, meristematic tissues can be categorized into 3 types. So let's see which are those different types of meristematic tissues. First one, apical meristem. The first type is apical meristem. Apex means what? Tip. Apex means tip. So apical meristem is the meristematic tissue which are present at the tip, growing tip of stems and roots. So where do you find them? At the tip, growing tips of stems and roots. Apical, apex, tip. So remember like that. Apex means tip. So apical meristem is the meristematic tissue present at the tip, the growing tips of roots and stems. Where do you find them? At the growing tips of roots and stems. Okay, and you can see in the picture apical meristem here. You can find apical meristem over here. Then it is at the tip of the stem. See here you can see apical meristem and its function. It helps in increasing the length of the stem and the root. So you should know where each type of tissue is present and what is its function. So in all the cases, in all the meristematic tissues, you should know. Okay, 1 minute. You should know which is the type of the tissues present, and see here you can find apical meristem. You can find apical meristem at the tip. Okay, and apical meristem, where do you find? At the growing tips of the stems and roots, and it will help in increasing the length of, helps in increasing the length of the, what children? Increasing the length of the stem and the
Top.
roots. And where do you find them? At the growing tips of the stems and roots, and helps in increasing the length of the stem and the root. Can you see that red circle? Are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to know whether you can see it. Now moving on to the next type of meristem, that is lateral meristem. So lateral means what? Side. Lateral meristem, laterally means side. So lateral meristem, as given in the picture, you can see they are present on the lateral
Base of
meristem.
the
It is
leaf.
present on the side, lateral ones. You can see laterally. They are placed on the lateral side, present along the sides. It's present on the this one. Someone needs to mute your audio. Please mute your audio. Okay. The lateral meristem I have circled over there. It is present on the sides of the stem and the root. And being present on the side, how do they help? What do they help in increasing? They help in increasing the length, sorry, the girth. Girth means the root will become broader. So it will help in increasing the girth of the stem and the root. So once again, lateral meristem is present on the sides of stems and roots. It increases the girth. Girth means width. width, width of the stem and the root. Now moving on to the third one. Now we will see which is the third one. Intercalary meristem. So we learned about apical meristem, lateral meristem, and the third one is intercalary meristem. So for each meristem, you should know where these are found. Location you should know and the functions performed. In all these 3 types, you should know both the location and the function. Intercalary meristem. It's present at the base of the leaves. At the base of the leaves. See the figure, you can find it is present at the base of the leaves. and also at the internodes. What do you mean by internodes? Internodes means the node. This is a node. See, this one is node. I'll just mark it over there. This is node. Okay, and this is another node. The distance between the two nodes is known as internode. So what is internode? The distance between two consecutive nodes. Node is the region from where a leaf branch. Distance between two consecutive that which come together, you call it system. The leaves propagation or stem will elongate, helps in of the stem. My voice is breaking. Everyone is saying, let's switch it. Maybe connectivity issues. This is my third period. Okay. Wait. I'll read the name. I'll point. Don't worry. So once again, I'm going to say, okay. About
My voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking.
I'll repeat.
Is clear. No, so again and again. Again, even if you miss, you will be able to understand.
My voice is
Schematic
breaking.
tissues. There are 3 types of
Ma'am,
schematic
Voice
tissues.
is breaking.
I understand. That is why I told I'm repeating again. So connectivity, they'll keep repeating, don't worry. And point on the screen.
Ma'am, not clear.
I have a message. Okay, I'm leaving a message. Check it. Connectivity issues are there, and I'll repeat. We'll keep repeating. Just check the message.
Ma'am, now it is clear.
Okay, see, you have some patience because we are taking from home, no? So for a long time, if it is continuing, you may tell me. Okay, in between, slight fluctuations will be there. That is why I'm repeating it again and again. So even if you miss out, when I repeat, you will be able to follow. Okay, so you wait for some time, whether it is getting back to normal, and then you leave me a message. Okay, I'll repeat again. Meristematic tissues can be classified into 3 types: apical meristem, then lateral meristem, intercalary meristem. Apical meristem, it is present at the growing tips of stems and roots. So where is apical meristem found? At the growing tips of stems and roots. What is its function? It will increase the length of the stem as well as the root. Now second one, lateral meristem. Where is it present? On the sides of stems and roots. Function, increases the give, or else you can say width of the stem and the root. Third one, intercalary meristem. Where is intercalary meristem found? The base of the leaves and also at the internode. What is an internode? The distance between two consecutive nodes. What is the node? The node is where branch arises. And intercalary meristem helps in the elongation of the stem. Okay. But children, I know you are Yes, ma'am. What is your doubt? Saying now, can you leave a message whether it is okay? Anyone? Let me check whether my connectivity is okay now. Leave me a message. I'm audible or not. Then I'll continue. So we discussed about the different types of. Okay. Yes. Thank you, children. So I'll repeat it. Now the voice is clear. I doubt anything. You can understand now. So we learned about 3 types of which are those, Raya? Names, only you tell me. Only names. Raya, 3 types of meristematic tissues.
Apical meristem, lateral meristem, and intercalary meristem.
Very good, very good. Now, apical meristem, you find them at the tip of roots and lateral meristem. Where do you find lateral meristem? Along the sides of stems and roots. Lateral meristem will help in increasing the girth of the plant, both stem and the root. And last one, intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem, where do you find? At the base of the leaves and also at the internodes. And function, it helps in stem elongation. It helps in stem elongation. Any doubt? If you have any doubt,
Ma'am,
you ask.
what does internodes mean?
Internodes means node means node is a point from where a branch arises or a leaf or originates. The two concepts you call it as internode. Distance between two.
What is elongation?
Yes.
And that third or last. And third point, last sentence now. Helping stem and elongation. That elongation.
Can ma'am repeat internodes?
Elongation means to increase the length.
Okay, ma'am.
The region between node is from where a new branch or a new leaf is formed.
Ma'am, can you show that slide again?
See, but he was asking in node. See, this is one node. This is one node. This is another node. This is another node. So this distance, the distance between two nodes, you can call it as internode. Okay? Is it clear, children, now?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll repeat once again. This is one node. All these are nodes from where a leaf or a branch originates. Okay? And internode means this gap or this region between two consecutive nodes. That is not a node. Okay, can I stop this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Now let me come back to you. Ready? Understood? Clear? Types of meristematic tissues?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Yes. Okay, Nabil, tell me, what do you mean by apical meristem? Where do you find apical meristem, Nabil? Apical, apex. Where can you find?
Ma'am, at the top of the plant leaf.
Tip of where? Which plant parts, Nabil? Don't look, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
What you
And the
said is correct.
tip of the stem
The only stem?
and the root also.
Very good. So you can find them at the tip of the stem and the root. And what is its function, Roshan Jain? Apical meristem, what is its function?
It is present in the growing parts of the plants.
Function.
It is present in the growing parts of the plants and it will.
Wait. I'm not asking where it is present. What is the function? How does it help plants?
Growing tips of it can
It will increase.
lead
It will increase what? Apical meristem will help in increasing
stem roots and
what are the stem and roots? Rohan Raj, can you tell me what role of apical meristem? Rohan Raj?
Yes, ma'am.
What function of apical meristem, Rohan? It will help in increasing what? Who can tell? Who can tell?
Length.
Who told? Vizan. Correct. It will help in increasing the length of the stem and the root. Roshan Jain, repeat it. Apical meristem.
apical meristem helps in growing in length.
Of what? Length of what?
Stem.
Which are the parts of the plant? I cannot see the screen. At that time, I want everyone to say the answer. We are in the same so far. And that also, I think, attention see, meristematic tissues can be categorized into three. Which are those three? Apical meristem, intercalary meristem, lateral meristem. Which are they? Apical, intercalary, and lateral. Agree? Yes? Apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and lateral meristem. Now we will see the function and the location of each one. Starting with the first one, apical meristem. Even if my voice is breaking, please see the slide and learn. Apical meristem present at, where is it present? At the growing tips of stem and root, which are the main parts of the plant. Stem, root, leaf. So apical meristem is present at the tip of stems and roots. Function increases the length of stem and root. Again, found that. Tell me yes or no. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, one of you respond, only then I will understand. Next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Lateral. Okay, thank you. Lateral meristem. Lateral. Where is the lateral meristem found? It's found along the side. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah. Is the side of the tip of stem root. Lateral meristem is at the side of stem and root, and axial meristem increases the length. This one will increase the girth or the width of the stem or the root. Once again, yes. Along the side, and it will help in increasing the girth of the stem or the root. Now moving on to third one, intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem is present where the nodes on twigs means branches. Twig means branches. You can simply say it is present at the base of the leaves or in the node, and it will help in elongating the stem or increasing the length of the stem. Okay. Can you repeat? Can you repeat? Who will tell me the answers? Apical meristem. Lena, tell me about apical meristem, Lena. Where can you find it?
And in the tips of stems and roots.
Okay. What is its function, Lena?
It increases
It
the
gives-
length of stems and roots.
Very good. Very good. Who is going to tell about the second one? Lateral meristem. Let me see the smart one in class. Lateral meristem.
It is present in
The
the
side of
Roshan is going to say. Who is going to say?
the root
Ah.
stems and roots increases the length.
Which one?
Increases the cure.
Lateral. Increases the girth. Width. Increases.
At the
Where do you find them? Fizan, where do you find them? Along the
down.
Along
Your voice is breaking.
you tell the answer, I can hear you. It's found along the
Stems and roots.
part of the root. Side.
Your voice.
It is found on the sides. Okay. Did you find your job to repeat the point? Lateral meristem, Rachel.
It is present
Rachel
along the
job.
sides
Yes.
of the stem, sides of stems.
Fizan, you're correct. Yes. Don't read, but don't read. It is found along the sides of stems and roots, helps in increasing the girth. Okay, Rachel, tell me about the calorie.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Intercalary meristem.
It is present at the
base
present
of,
at base of the leaves
and also at
in the nodes.
what is its function, dear?
Helps
Isha,
in
what is the
similar-
wait. Isha, what is the function of intercalary meristem function?
It is found in the base.
But what is its function?
Stem elongation.
Stem elongation. Very good. So it's time for us to wind up. Shankar, are you listening? Okay, next class, do learn this and come. We just covered only types of meristem. Alicia, don't get distracted. Listen here. So next class, learn all these and come. Thank you, children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.